Hey guys, this is Amir again, and another Sim Racing Expo has come and gone, and while this one was a little bit smaller than last year, it still felt like a huge success. And it feels like the ADAC has laid the groundwork for future successful expos in the city of Dortmund, because now they have the contract to do this for the next 4 more years in the city. While quite a bit of the manufacturers skipped this year's expo, I feel like it was a loss for them because the community more than made up for it. While I was really excited to see all the exhibits, what really got me motivated was the people. I got to meet some new friends, hear some of their touching stories, and really create a shared bond in sim racing that's gonna last a lifetime. But I'm gonna talk about that more later. So let's get into really the big news that came out of the expo. Leading the charge for this year's expo was ADAC with Get Closer Racing, also with Fanatec and a combination of Asher, Track Time, and Race Room. And that's not to say they were best that was there, because there were certainly a lot of great companies there on hand. And I really didn't have enough time to really try everything because, to be honest, I was having more fun talking to the other people that were there. And at the expo, you had it all. You had the rigs, you had the motion, wheels, pedals, software, cars, and so much more. So let's take a look at what I thought was interesting and talk about some of the news that came out of the expo. Let's get the big one out of the way, and that was Fanatec. Fanatec came out swinging not with just their Aston Martin Valkyrie that was there, but also with the rebranded Club Sport base that offers 12 Nm for the CSDD PC version and 15 Nm for the CSDD Plus for the PlayStation 5, also that offer the new Quick Release 2. I got to sit down and try it out for a bit, and really, to be honest, it felt really good. I would dare to say that it was better than the podium bases. Next up was ADAC with their new SimSport Edition wheel button boxes. They have 2 versions. They created the La Prima and the Forte button boxes. The Forte can accept 112 inputs, while the La Prima has 84 inputs. And the boxes were designed to accept ADAC's 6 new 330 sized rims to suit all of your driving needs. Next up, we had Get Closer Racing, and their highlight for the last 2 years has been their SimSwitch sim rig that goes from GT style to F1 style and back with just a touch of a button. But they also showcased their brand new profile rigs, from their Jim Clark inspired colors to my favorite color. And they had a wide range of colors and finishes to choose from. There was really one thing that caught my eye, and that was their new profile connector. It was really such a simple but genius idea, and it's guaranteed to give you 0 flex in your profile chassis. We also had Asher Racing, and they brought the heat with their new McLaren wheel lineup. Now these wheels are based on the McLaren Artua GT4 car using the same components from the race car, and now they offer 4 different versions to suit your needs, all the way from just the very basic wheel, all the way to their wheel that also has an LCD screen on it. The last piece of big news was the newest company to join the sim racing world, and that's Simpit. They specialize in automotive seats and belts, but now offer sim racing chassis. Their new rigs are beautiful, and they offer 3 different versions to include an F1 style rig. But really, to me, the big thing that stood out was their prototype haptic feedback seat. Man, and this was a joy. And they developed it in conjunction with Simpit, a company that specializes in haptic feedback. And they made a seat that can really capture the vibrations and the feel of what's going on the track and translating it to the motors that were on in your seat, giving you that driving by the seat of your pants feel. Now let's talk about some of the booths that really stood out to me, and this is really in no particular order. So first of all, we had IMSIM, and they always have their beautiful rigs there. And what I could really consider one of the best load cell pedals out there, their IMSIM Talento pedals. We had Asileth, which is a small company from Italy, and they specialize in making rims and add-ons for most wheelbases. And to me, they had some of the most beautiful rims and with a passion to match. We also had Novus, a brand new company from Slovenia, and they specialize in making custom motion simulators that I was really impressed by. We also had Coffee Racer, and they probably make one of the coolest bases that transforms into a coffee table, which is really a cool option for those that live in small apartments and also want to keep the girlfriend and wife happy. We also had Venom, and these guys make what I think are the prettiest F1 style pedals, and with also an amazing feeling under your feet. And it's really hard for me to pick between them or IMSIM on who has the best load cell pedals out there. And then on the topic of pedals, my favorite pedals at the show were the P1 Sim Mistral pedals. Now, these are hydraulic pedals that offer many different finish options with integrated haptic feedback in the brake and the throttle. And when I got to try them out, they felt really, really good under my feet. And it's something to really look out for when this product gets launched in November. Last but not least was seeing Sim Racing shop there. It was finally great to see a company that is selling gear, because every time I go to the expo and I see something that I really like, I want to buy it right then and there. I don't want to have to wait to go back to my hotel room or go back to, home and purchase their stuff online. I want to be able to buy it right there. So it was really cool to see a shop there to purchase gear from. And they are an amazing shop that's based in Germany and offer a wide range of products with unmatched customer service. It was great to finally meet them in person and thank them personally for all the help they have given me over the last couple of years. So if you live in Europe, I would highly recommend taking a look at them for your next purchase. Now let's get to the best part of the expo, and that was really meeting the people. While it's cool to rub Gaber Muscle's bald head, touch random call signs, magnificent beard, and talk biology and psychology with Race Beyond Matter, it was amazing to hear people's stories, and that really made my time there the best. Getting to meet Ving from Sim Racing HQ, Miguel the Rad Weasel, Craig, who flew all the way from the States just to have fun out there with everybody. And not to mention, my favorite thing was meeting a group of sim racers from England who have never met each other, but have raced together for over half a decade to finally meet each other at the expo. To include an amazing guy named Doug Vickers, who's an absolute gentleman and a driver, who drives and uploads YouTube videos, so check him out. I'm gonna include everybody's stuff right there in the description down below. But anyways, guys, that's really just my quick overview of the Sim Racing Expo. I'm gonna have another video breaking down what I thought was the good and the bad about the expo. So if you went to the expo, let me know what you thought of it. What was your favorite booth and equipment? And really, that's it for me, guys. So until next time, have fun racing. Later.